Now that you've met Henry, what role do you think Henry has coming to From now versus all those other years?
Well, I think that in terms of Victor's story and journey, I think that there is, I've been talking about this today a lot, like that there's so much of, as they're all trying to things are getting worse and they're trying to figure their way out. I feel like with Victor, there's so much in that relationship as we're going to try and find each other as father and son, and whatever that means. I think for Victor, there's an incredible responsibility to save them and to save him. And I think, and I'll say this to the things that I think are going through Victor, I was always working on it with Henry, was this idea of that lifetime lost between them. And Victor starting to go, did I do all this?
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
this really happened.
Well, you guys saw the moment where we meet.
Yeah.
And John, when I read that, I wept. It was like, and on the page, it actually wasn't like a big scene. It was just this little thing on the page with one line, and or two lines. He said, Victor, he says my name. And I don't remember if the embrace was written in there or not, but I remember Victor's next line was, I didn't know how to get back home. And what was so great to hang everything on that line and to just start working from that. I didn't look at the scene again. I put it down. I go, okay, I got a lot of work to do here. But I realized that in the moment we did it, and I did it with Robert Joy, who you guys have been watching. He's the most incredible actor. And I hope, got to get him on the podcast as well. He's amazing.
Yes.
Was the realization of how much guilt is in that. And I think that line is, I failed you. Mom's not here. Eloise isn't here. I've been here. When did I first fail? How did all these things going through Victor? So I feel like that, hopefully that answers your question, that's the story of Henry to me, to Victor anyway, throughout this, throughout this season. But what he sort of contributes to the story as well is that he's the new guy. So now it's like everything to him is now he's trying to figure out what this whole thing is and what this world is, and how I can kind of present that to him,